Hello everybody and welcome to a Shake Reacts video. Hope you're having a brilliant day. Let's get straight into it. Today we're going to be reacting from Trend Central, and it's going to be of the most dangerous jobs in the world. They've got a compilation of different jobs which we're going to be looking through. Let's get it. Holy shoot.
Smoke jumpers are
Smoke
the
jumper.
Firefighting. They're like the special forces going behind enemy lines and deep into hostile territory. Wilderness bushfires don't have the luxury of sealed roads and hydrants in the street to tap into for an endless supply of water. Bravest of the brave who approach the out-of-control blaze in the wilderness by helicopter, then decide it's a great idea to jump out.
Holy shoot. I wouldn't jump out of a helicopter? My god. It's like my worst nightmare. I hate heights. Sheesh. Alright, let's carry on.
Out and parachute right into the heart of the beast, getting to the fire before it becomes dangerous to people and homes. Firefighting supplies, food, and water are dropped in to enable the smoke jumpers to set up temporary camps and spend the next 48 hours all alone to manage the inferno.
You're telling me that these guys literally get dropped off like an Amazon parcel to survive for 48 hours while they're in a tent next to a fire? Nah, I'm not doing that. No way. Whew. I'm already feeling hot just thinking about it. Let's carry on with the video.
Skyscraper window washer. A window washer doesn't seem like a dangerous job at first. A ladder,
Yeah.
a hose, and a squeegee with a long pole is all that's needed 99% of the time. For
Yeah.
the other 1%, you need an expert. As society feels the need to build larger and larger buildings and skyscrapers, a niche is formed for those who want to take a walk on the wild side and get paid for doing it. Specialist window washers, towers, and skyscrapers, having to hang hundreds of feet in the
No.
air just so you can have an uninterrupted, smudge-free view out your office window.
Frick that. Them people in them offices can have smudgy windows with bird poo on them. Nope. You won't get me up on a skyscraper cleaning some glass. Whew.
Ascend huge skyscrapers, head out onto the roof, and abseil down the side of the building. Them from side to side.
My man's on an elevator which is just friggin' dropped and fell in half. Look, and they've had to smash a hole in the window to let him in. Mate, that just tells you that this job... Who would apply for this job? This man's climbing through a smashed window because the pulley system has frigging failed.
While their name might not be too familiar to you, linemen are actually some of the most important people in your day-to-day life. As a matter of fact, you couldn't be watching this video right now if it weren't for your local linemen. These brave men and women work to make sure that electricity continues flowing all over the grid, and are first on the scene when service is somehow interrupted, like when a tree falls on a power line. As crazy as it sounds, they have to actually fix the live wires by hand, with not much more than some insulated rubber gloves between them and 1.21 gigavolts straight to the heart.
You're telling me these guys have got a pair of gloves on, and that's the only thing was stopping them from dying? Bruh, they better get paid a lot. Oh god, you literally you touch it with your bare skin and you're dead. What if your gloves slip or something? Nah. Mental.
Courageous workers are compensated pretty well, making on average $73,000 a year plus some serious benefit.
Alright, they get £73,000 a year, but honestly, knock off like 30 grand and you've got yourself a job where you won't die. I think I'll just go with a job where I don't die.
Icefall doctor. Icefall doctors haven't been to medical school, but they are still responsible for saving hundreds of lives each year in the Khumbu Icefall.
I'm not gonna lie, just watching this bit, it's making my legs tremble because I hate heights.
Mount Everest. They're native Sherpas who are at the top of their
What
game.
the?
Men who know the summit back to front and inside
Holy
out.
shoot.
Tasked with carving out routes between base camp and camps 1 through 4 much higher up towards the peak. Khumbu Icefall.
Hold on. Just go back to that real quick. You're telling me that people... This is like a 2,000 foot drop down the ice, And this guy's crawling over it with ladders tied up with extension cords or whatever the freak that is. Nah, I wouldn't do that, no way. This guy's got balls of steel.
2 a.m. in the morning to prep the upper camps ahead of the rest of the party. These fall doctors spend up to 75 days a year in this frozen, snowy nightmare.
75 days a year? In a snowy nightmare? I think I'll turn into a friggin' ice pop.
Lumberjack. Being a lumberjack is so much more than wearing red checkered shirts, sporting luscious beards, and downing short staffs.
Alright, so lumberjacks, from what I know, is not that bad of a job. From what I know. Let's just watch it and see what happens.
Dripping with maple syrup. The reality is that this is America's most dangerous job. More people die every year cutting down trees than any other profession.
Really?
Men and women of the way. Having the blades of a chainsaw get stuck into a tree can cause the equipment to kick the lumberjack around so fiercely that they slam into the tree hard enough to cause serious career-ending spinal injuries. Take on this career if you dare. Entomologist. Entomologists love to study bugs, and when you think about it, they're the true unsung heroes of the working class. Most of us get the heebie-jeebies at the thought of having anything small with too many legs touching our skin. These guys are prepared to have insects crawl all over them in the name of research and science.
So you're telling me that a job where people have to put bugs on their body is harmful? Huh? I can go walk outside and put ants on my face and it probably won't harm me. I'm not going to go try it, but I could.
Science. So that some have been stung more than 1,000 times over the course of their careers.
Ah, now that makes sense. They're getting stung. Oh. What are these people? These people are freaking built different.
Any brave
Wait, look at this man real quick.
soul who chooses to get covered in a suit of swarming bees and venomated as their life's work, putting their health and life.
Like, what the freak is that? Who the hell would go... That's like me going into a store, like a shop, yeah, and saying, can I have a suit? And they bring out this. What is this? Who wants to walk around with about 1 million bees on them? Jesus.
Lives on the line so that we don't have to. Product tester. Bridges are meant to be made of timber, steel, concrete, or a combination of all three. You generally want to use materials that are robust enough to take enormous weight and be stable as they span long distances. Glass isn't a material that comes to mind when you hear the word bridge, and the guys that test these architectural masterpieces dance.
Oh, I've seen these before. These glass bridges where they walk over and they're like pooing themselves as they walk over. Yeah.
Put the devil every step onto virgin glazed panels.
My guy's standing there trying to smash it with a sledgehammer. Who's gonna... When they build this bridge, who's gonna walk in with a sledgehammer and just start whacking it? Jesus. What the...
Lifeguard. Baywatch fed us a lie growing up. Protecting the beach is...
Alright, a lifeguard don't seem that bad. You often see lifeguards and they seem alright. Sort of.
From an outsider's perspective, the deep azure blue ocean, white sand, and picturesque barrels look like an absolute paradise.
That's what I was saying, like, can't be that bad, can it?
Reality is that over 1,000 rescues are performed here each year, sometimes more than 30 in a day. These lifeguards put their life on the line every time they head out to save anyone unlucky enough to get into trouble here. Strong rip currents, huge waves, and shallow coral regularly cause serious injury and death. We rescue up.
So basically what this is saying is that they're just busy people, right? Maybe not.
To 1,000 people a year. Definitely one of the most dangerous stretches of beaches in the world.
Wind turbine technician. As the
Holy shoot. Let me show you this. Jesus. Wind turbine technician? Have you seen how high these things are? And this person's just like held up by a string.
as the planet warms up from greenhouse emissions, alternative energy sources are becoming more and more common, with wind turbines proving a handy producer of power by harnessing nature's atmospheric fury. Turbines can sometimes break down.
Did that turbine just fall down?
Machinery, these turbines can sometimes
That's a falling down turbine, and these people are getting on top of them.
break down.
You see, over water, that's not too bad. But if you're... Nah, not over land. Whew! Even though water would probably just be as bad.
Require a unique combination of construction experience, rock climbing, and engineering know-how. Climbing up to the top of 350
They're on the propeller.
50-foot high turbines requires nerves of steel, a high level of physical fitness, and being able to feel completely at home at some seriously high altitudes. The job is made that much harder by the fact that these areas experience high winds and lightning strikes. Straddling a blade during a repair is exactly like trying to
What? Look, watch, they're hanging off of it.
keep a hold of a bucking bull at a rodeo. Those that don't hold on tight end up falling off.
They're still
Gardener.
spinning.
At first glance, there seems to be very little in the average back garden that could be labeled as even remotely dangerous. That is, unless your name is Dean Smith and you work at the infamous Poison Garden in sunny old England. The heavy wrought iron gates serve as a warning and are designed to keep people out. Why? Well, every plant here is harmful to humans. Anything from causing you to break out in a rash, get itchy all over, have you running to find the nearest toilet, and in a few cases, you could...
Why have they got a poisonous garden? Who wants to go and visit a poisonous garden?
could potentially wind up dead. There are over 100 species in this collection, and despite
Oh yeah, let me go visit a freaking poisonous garden. Will I come back alive? Who knows?
some being truly beautiful, don't be fooled. They contain powerful toxins fatal to humans. Gardeners here warn you to not stop and smell the flowers. Even professionals don't dare venture.
This man's wearing a full frigging armored suit for flowers. That's when you know it's bad.
Toxic, so it will burn your skin and give you blisters.
Oh, it'll just burn your skin and give you blisters. Don't worry, you can walk right past it and even maybe touch it if you dare. Come visit our lovely garden.
For up to 7 years.
7 years? You're telling me that if I touch that plant, it'll burn me for... No, you're not catching me there. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you would like to take a look at this original video, what I'm reacting to right now, the link will be in the description below. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to drop a like. Also, comment to me and let me know, would you do any of these jobs? I don't think I would. But yeah, I will catch you, legends, in the next one. See ya.